Do you have any thoughts or tips on finding a mentor and finding a coach or a program and what's a best fit and things like that?
I would say look at what you're trying to get out of that relationship. And on that basis, would you trade places with them?
Hmm.
Right. And I also think the other thing to consider too is, are you looking for somebody that's more like an accountability partner? Or are
Hmm.
you looking for somebody to just like on a more of a like drill sergeant type basis, spell out what the next steps are, and then they just dump it on your plate and you're expected to go do it on your own? Everyone's
Right.
personality type and wiring is different, but I think
Hmm.
getting clear on those two things I think is pretty important. And again, just be very careful. Like I've seen those threads on Facebook, man, where they're like, "Hey, I'm looking for a coach," and 85 people are all of a sudden coaches.
Yeah.
And it's really quick and easy to do this, but have they actually walked the walk?
Yeah, yeah, that's really good. Another thing that I would say is in picking someone that you have to work with as a coach, you want to be very clear about what you want, right? What you want to accomplish, because if your coach is trying to get you to, like, let's say this point, but you want to go over here, it's not gonna help. And so I think alignment of even just values, I think, is important, right? So I think you have some people who want different things, and so and find value in different things. And so if you're working with somebody who's trying to take you in a direction, it's obvious you're gonna fight against that coach or that mentor, opposed to coming alongside them and wanting to do the things that they're saying, because you're going to have like this internal fight of like, hey, you're trying to take me here, but I really don't want to go there. So I
Sure.
think it's really important to know yourself and be self-aware. And I think that that can be a challenge in trying to find a coach, because they could be providing advice or telling you things that don't really align with what you want. So, yeah, I think it's very important to try and focus on finding that.